I forgot to send my forecast. Whoopsies. Okay.
Work emails are during work, not podcasting time.
I know.
Watch this. What's going on, everybody? Today's episode, we'll be doing a little shoot in the breeze, talking about a little bit of our Thanksgiving. We haven't seen each other in a while. We're catching up. We're also going to be talking about some of the newest cigars that came out in 2022. And where was the blueprint? Stay tuned because it's the burn down.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Burndown.
Yes, sir.
My name is Justin, a.k.a. the Dapper Cigar. This gentleman.
I'm Eric, a.k.a. Brother Cigar. We're back, and we're back and better.
And we're better because we got a little. We're trying something out. Eric had an idea to why don't we catty corner it? Why don't we straddle the corner here?
Straddle, baby, straddle.
And see if we can get a little bit of a better angle facing you guys.
Over here.
As opposed to. So we got me over here.
Over here.
Eric over there.
Over there.
We got a camera right here. So
we're always trying new things in the burn down.
Try new things. It's gonna be a little. It's actually. It looks good. I feel comfortable with my.
I feel comfortable over here. You know, people liked the original facing camera view when we had the not the reclining seats, but the regular seats. Then we had this. It was a little more engaging table. But then as I'm editing episodes. I edited the cigar reaction video a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I still like us kind of facing the camera totally. So, but I also like looking at you.
I know.
I don't want to be like this because it's essentially the same thing if you think about it.
No, it's yeah. I don't want to.
If we're sitting like this, we're talking like this. We're still seeing half our face. But if we're over here, we're still seeing half our face. This way, it's a little more.
Hopefully, yeah. And hopefully, like when you're talking, I don't have to you can talk to both. So we're gonna try it out. We'll see how it feels.
I like
good.
It. Feels good.
It feels good. Feels good. You know what I might have to get though? I might have to get like another little mini ashtray. Like we each get our own little mini ashtray. Pop, 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 pop. Do we have any other ashtrays laying around? I'll just have to ash into the.
I don't know.
Do we have take one off the wall? Boop.
Can't do that. That's wall decor.
Okay. So what do we?
Well, I mean, but bro, it's been a while. Let's just. It's been a while.
Dude, I know. Haven't seen you.
Thanksgiving happened. We're moving in. You were away for a while. I just moved into my new place. I'm still moving in. Things have been hectic. Social media's been kind of quiet. The podcast is a little bit quiet. But
how was your ice run?
I didn't go this year. It's the first time.
What?
It's the first time in God knows how long since I was a child. I didn't go to Maryland because I was moving in. It was just too much.
Oh my gosh!
So I'll tell you that. So Thanksgiving Eve, I'm usually a good little boy. You out of butane already?
No, I'm not. It's just it was cold.
Thanksgiving Eve, I'm a good little boy because
I'm a good little boy.
My family and I, we wake up at the ass crack of dawn and we.
I want to be a real boy.
Shut the fuck up.
It's funny. I thought of that after I said I'm a good boy. Yeah. I thought of real boy, and I was trying to insert it there, but I still wanted it to be relevant, so I had to cut you off. Go ahead. You're moving in. Couldn't go to Maryland.
So yeah, usually we, I go to sleep early on Thanksgiving Eve. Wake up at 5:00, 4:30, head down to Maryland, and we do our annual ice trip with all my cousins, aka my uncles. My father's side, it's all boys, so all my uncles and cousins. We all go to the bar and we go tell the ladies we go get quote unquote ice, and that just means we go to the bar,
get ice,
hang out for a little bit, have a couple of drinks, come back feeling a little good, eat some turkey, call it a day.
Do we have turkey?
So this year I was moving into my place, and that weekend was like the move, and it was just way too much. I was just like, I can't deal with this.
Can't do it.
My wife and I went to her grandma's, who was having a soiree in Connecticut. But the night before, we had a little Friendsgiving at an Italian restaurant. It was like a preset menu, unlimited wine and beer. Boy got sloshed.
Boy got a little tuned up.
Son, I went to my boy Kevin's house.
Yes, sir.
I had 2 whiskeys. You ever have High West?
High West?
High West, I think it's called. Bourbon? It's actually pretty good.
Good?
Yeah. So I had 2 glasses of that, and I was drinking wine all night. Oh. And then we ended it off with 2 espresso martinis, and that put me over the edge.
Boop. My cousin Ray, boop, dead.
But You ever get like hammered and you don't really feel hammered until like get in a car or you start sitting down and then all of a sudden, whoo, it hits you?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really feel like that until I got back to my friend Amanda and Kevin's spot. You get there and I'm like, whoa, I'm fudged up right now.
Waffle.
So I go out on his balcony.
And that fresh air, once that fresh air hits you, makes it even worse.
So I'm sitting out there. I'm talking to myself. Like, you fucking pussy. You better man up. You're not going to get
You
sick.
better lock it up.
Yeah. Hold your mud, boy. And I'm talking to myself. I'm like, all right. But I'm like, I don't feel good. So I go in. I go to the bathroom. And luckily, my wife is already in the bathroom. I said, let me in. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3. I was done.
Done. Down for the count.
It looked like I was sleeping with the devil because my throat was fucking red. But
So that wine.
yeah, all the wine. But all in all, it was all clean. And
you're good? Good to go after that?
It was good to go the next day. And then I came
Give
home.
me a beer.
I could not drive to Connecticut. And I just sat on the couch all day, watched football, and ate like a king.
On Thanksgiving Day?
On Thanksgiving Day.
Dang.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Had a rough Thanksgiving Eve, but that's typically what happens. Thanksgiving Eve is like the number 1 or number 2 party day.
It was a good party day. You know, in the restaurant, it was only like 10:30. We're like one of the last people in there. We were in the back room. They started playing music for us. We started getting down to
Dang,
it.
you were getting lit up like a Christmas tree.
It was feeling good, son.
Love it.
Feeling good. So, that was my Thanksgiving. How was yours?
So my Thanksgiving went down to Tejas. Went down to Texas to spend some time. Tejas. We rented a house in a little town called Seguin, which was basically in between everybody.
Huh? You went to Seguin, Texas?
Yeah, you know where Seguin is?
I know exactly where it is because my boy Edgar lives in Seguin.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were right on the Guadalupe River.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, right in the heart of Seguin.
He's the only person I know from Texas.
Yeah, so Seguin is, if you go into Austin, Texas, and you drive south, you'll hit Seguin, and then you go over to Luling. And her parents are in Luling. They have some brothers in Seguin, and we have some people coming down. So
she has family in Seguin.
Her brothers live in Seguin, yeah.
Oh, no shit. I went down to Texas last year. I remember I went down to Texas. I was at my boy Edgar's wedding, and his whole family and friends are from Seguin. Mm-hmm. Now he lives in Dallas, but...
Yeah, that's further north, yep.
Seguin, Texas, baby.
Seguin, Texas. So we rented his house. Looked like it was right out of the show Ozark. It was a great little house. You know in Ozark, what I mean by that is in Ozark, you know how they have the floor-to-ceiling windows and it's almost like a fishbowl. Like you can see through it. You see through the whole house and it's long. It's right on the water, right? So from the living, that's kind of how it felt like. It was a long house. The front, it was all glass all the way around. So you can see, like from the driveway, when you pulled up, you can see right through the entire house into the back. Oh, shit. And there was no blinds. So you felt like you're on display the whole time. But it was very quiet. There's like nobody there. So we rented this house. We had like 25 people from all different parts of Texas come down and made 3 different types of turkey. We had a fried turkey. We had a baked turkey. We had a Cajun turkey.
Damn.
Bro, all the fixings. I was eating like a gavone. And it's funny because I've had a plate. And we were just picking all, like, as soon as the hors d'oeuvres came out, or the cheese board, we had an earlier dinner. We were eating at like 3:30. But it came out at like 12:30. I was like, here, and so it begins. Because once you take that first, I said, this is, you will nonstop eat until like 10 o'clock at night. Just picking. So I had this whole fucking plate put down. I had everything. It was mound. Somebody goes, you're going to eat all that? I said,
hell yeah, brother.
Fuck yeah, I am. They said, no way. I said, you don't know me, brother. I said, you don't know the big dog.
Take one look at you. What do you mean no
I was like,
way?
You don't know the big dog. Dude. I said the key is eat protein first, and then the carbs, and then the sweet potatoes, and
yeah. I mean, I
gone. And I said, it's Thanksgiving. Yes, I'm gonna eat all this. I'm gonna feel like a fat piece of shit tomorrow morning, but I'm eating all.
But it's worth it. Come on,
totally worth it,
bro. I mean, there's not many things better than Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, but there's not many things better than like a Thanksgiving feast. Like, bro. It just hits way different. When you got that white meat and that dark meat, and then you get a little mashed potato, maybe a little cornbread or sweet potato.
Oh, dude.
Bruh. You make it all in one spoonful, and you just eat it, and the flavors, it's like, oh my God.
It was fucking unbelievable. So, and then we're watching football. right? Watching all the football, had money on all the games,
Of course.
and actually it was great because the one game that was playing, it was it the Bills? Bills were playing. Forgot who it was. I can't remember. But it was an epic game, and I had the Bills. I'm like, I need the Bills.
Epic. It was the Bills and
Vikings.
Minnesota.
I think it was Bills and Vikings. I was like, I need the Bills to win. Bad. So you need the Bills to win this game. And there was somebody that was at the Thanksgiving dinner that was rooting against me. He's like, you ain't gonna fucking win. You ain't gonna win, bro. I'm like, you better shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, I am going to win. I was like, you got money on this game? He goes, no. I was like, well, I do. So shut up and watch this game.
Sit down.
But it was like a battling back and forth. I'm like, no, I'm going to win. He's like, no, you're not. I was like, I'm winning this bet. And then it came down to the field goal at the end of the game. Great play, catch, field goal, kicks it up. It's good.
Minnesota win or lose?
No, Buffalo won with a field goal.
Did they? I don't think Buffalo played Minnesota then.
No, it was somebody else. It was
because Minnesota blew out Buffalo.
Dallas blew out. Oh, was it Buffalo? No, what was it? I got to look it up really quick because now it's.
I don't think Buffalo. Did Buffalo play on? I don't think Buffalo played on Thanksgiving.
No, it was Giants Dallas.
Yeah.
And Giants got fucking worked.
Sick.
Bills Lions. Bills played the Detroit Lions, and they won with a field goal at the end.
Oh, that's right. Because
Vikings did play. They played the Patriots. They won.
Oh, at night. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all on the same page.
So anyway, but that was...
the Lions looked good that night. They actually played pretty well.
I know, and that's why I was like, oh my God, if I lose this... I was like, this is what's going to happen. I'm either going to win this bet, and the rest of the night's going to be fucking fantastic, or I'm going to lose and be miserable.
That's why I can't bet, bro. Too many emotions involved. If I lose like one bet, and even if it's like $5-10, I'm like, fucking motherfucking bitch. Fucking shit. Should have never fucking done it.
We won. It was good.
But before we say anything else, we do gotta say, if you like this video,
totally forgot about that.
If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Anytime you get notified, or anytime we drop a new video. If you're listening to on the podcast, if you're listening on any kind of podcast platform, hit the 5 stars, 5 for 5. Give us a good rating, please and thank you. Check out our website, burndownpodcast.com. Check out Christmas for Kids. We're almost at $1,000. Probably already at $1,000 by the time this comes out.
Oh, we'll be way over 1,000.
Yeah.
At the moment filming, we're about $1,000, but by the time this comes out,
we're going to be doing it. So check out the website, burndownpodcast.com. Become a member, $5 a month, exclusive discounts. Get a discount to our cigar, The Blueprint. And check out and donate to Christmas for Kids. Please, it's for a good cause. We're trying to raise $20,000. We're smoking Perdomo 10th anniversary Champagne or champagne edition with coffee. So these are usually good cigars with coffee.
Great stick. I love this stick.
It's a classic. So we forgot to say that in the beginning, but back to our normal broadcast.
Yeah, so it was good. Thanksgiving was good. Ate like a fucking gavone. I drank.
You were in Texas for a while.
I was in Texas for a while because what happened was we went to Texas. And we didn't want to go like the day before Thanksgiving because that's the worst travel day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we went the Monday before. Okay, we got there, said, all right, we'll check in, we'll relax, we'll get the stuff ready. People then her sister drove from Houston, which is 3 hours away, met up with us, so we got there early. And then we were gonna fly out the Monday after Thanksgiving, but the price of the ticket was like $500-$600 a ticket. If you go Tuesday, the next day, it was like $180.
Oh, shit.
So I go...
Dude, flying's expensive. It's so retarded.
Dude, So I said, well...
$1,000 to go to Texas?
Yeah. That's just the plane tickets.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is so ridiculous. It used to be like $400.
Yeah. So it was like... I think it was like $500 a person. So that... But
I'm talking about it would be like $400 for 2 people.
No, I know. It used to be like $250 round trip. Now it's like $500 round trip. Double the price.
Suck a fat one, bro.
Dude, it's stupid. So instead of flying out Monday, I said, hey, why don't we just fly out Tuesday? I'll grab a hotel right by the airport. I'll use my points. I'll get a free night. And this way we save ourselves like $500. So we wound up flying out Tuesday. So we stayed from Monday to Tuesday. It was a long time. It was good, though. It was a good long time. We got to relax. We were drinking. We went dancing. I was eating.
Went down to the disco.
Yeah, no, I ain't no disco down there, man. You go down to the dance hall. You go country
Straight
dance.
line dancing.
Dude.
Or what is it called? Straight line? Or is that what it's called?
No, they have line dancing. They have square dancing. And then they just had, just regular country dancing, but it was good. So now we're back here.
I'm all moved into my place. Well, I'm all moved in. Still doing a bunch of other shit, but
I got a bunch of stuff.
It feels good to finally be back in a home, not living with other people. Being able to walk around buck naked if I want to.
Buck
naked. Yeah, so
buck naked.
We moved so much shit. We moved for 3 straight days, 8 to 12-hour days. It's just
brutal.
Friday to Sunday.
So you know what you need? A fucking stogie.
Well, I am smoking a fucking.
I love it.
Stogie.
Want to hear something funny? So down in Texas, the one guy I was talking against me for winning that bet. He's probably gonna listen to this, but we went down there, and her dad. It was one of her dad's coworkers, right? He invited both of them to Thanksgiving dinner. He said, "The more the merrier. Come on." So when I met him, I said, "Yeah, I'm John's new son-in-law, Justin." He goes, "You're the YouTuber, aren't you?" I said, "That's me." He goes, "Dude," John be showing me all your shit. He goes, "I've been watching you." He's like, "Man," he was talking. It kind of felt. He's like, "Man, you're that YouTuber, right?" He goes, "John shows me all your shit, right?" He's like, "Yo, this is my son-in-law. Check this out." Blah, blah, blah. So Kelly's dad shows it to everybody. Like, "Kelly, my son-in-law's famous." He's like, "Well," and but it was just funny how he goes, "Man, John be showing me your shit," and then they started asking, like, "How do you get into that? What do you do, blah blah? You gotta." What's your cigar? What this, that, and that? And I was telling him, me and my partner started this thing. We have our own cigar. We got this. We got that. He goes, "You have a cigar on you?" I said, "Fuck yeah, I got a cigar on me."
Come on, son. I stay always strapped in the hood.
So I gave it to him. He's going to try to buy some, blah, blah. So
Come
it
on,
was,
son.
But it was, I was like, "Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that."
Yeah.
Like, "I'll check you out. I'm going to subscribe." I said, "Appreciate that."
Give us that subscribe. Let us get to 3K on YouTube, please. We're almost there. We're at 2.81, 2.82 or something like that.
I want to know,
I want to know.
Do you think we're missing something?
Yeah,
I mean, we talk about it frequent, but do you think that, I feel like we should be way higher than just barely hitting 3K.
I agree.
Are we missing something? Is our content too long? Are the videos not, do we not edit them well enough? Are they boring? Is the information not good? Is it?
No, I don't.
Is there something that we're not doing other podcasts are doing? Is there shorter clips? Are there more informational videos? Are there quick ones?
It could be all. It could be all the above.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like,
are we not tagging the right way? Are we not? The description's not. What's funny? There was somebody. I was watching this random video. I don't know how we got it, but it was somebody doing a reaction video of. It was a band. And the guitarist was doing a reaction video of people playing his song. And one of the reaction videos was the guy who played the song. It was a minute song, and he looped it. And it was an hour worth. And the guy that was reviewing it, he said, he goes, "I see what you did there." He goes, and the caption was an hour long of blank, for the algorithm or something. And he goes, "I see what you did there." Trying to boost that algorithm. I'm only going to watch first minute, but he goes, "This guy," and he said, "This guy must be a YouTube pro. He knows about the algorithm." And I made me think for a second. Yeah, I go, "Wait, what?" Said that comment about the kid who posted the hour long of his own song. He goes, "He must know the algorithm." And I go, what does that have to do with the algorithm? That he looped it, or did he put algorithm in the title, or? So I go, is there a book, or is there a secret code of
YouTube for dummies?
Yeah, is there something that we're missing?
I don't know, man. I feel like definitely we should be way more than almost 3,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Right? I feel like there's stuff that
really
we're missing.
YouTube really shadow banning our shit because we're it's based
but that's bullshit though, because Arnold Schwarzenegger taught you how to smoke a cigar with tequila, and that video got fucking millions.
But it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know, but it doesn't matter. It's still Cigar. So I'm like, what's?
Well, it's.
Okay, I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, but if the only reason that YouTube is blocking us is because we smoke cigars, then why the fuck is that video up? So why aren't you blocking that one? He's teaching you how to smoke cigars. Yeah, it's Arnold, but
I think it goes for name value. It's like, well, if a really popular name is doing something, why are we going to block it when...
Then it's okay, but if a no-show...
If our average Joe guys are doing something that we don't like, then we're not really going to push it.
It's the elites, man, right?
But it's like, it's stupid, but...
Do you think there's like a handbook, or there's like certain strategies or certain things that as soon as you implement them, they like cheat codes to hack the algorithm that we're not doing. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
I also think that, again, we're a podcast, so our videos typically aren't 2 minutes. They're usually like 40 minutes or longer.
Right.
But still.
But Joe Rogan's 3 hours.
Tom Segura, Joey Diaz, all these guys that we always mention, they always got their own pocket. But again, I think it just goes with name recognition.
Because I also see other videos, granted they're not podcasts, but I follow this great channel called Bob Does Sports. Actually, we subscribe to it. But it's called Bob Does Sports. And it's like 3 guys. You ever see the guy who heckles golfers? You ever seen that guy? He's on TikTok, and he goes to like the Masters, he goes to the Open, and he sees the golfers coming down. He's like, Tony Finau with the salmon, looking good with the salmon, tip of the old spider. How's it go? You ever see that guy? No. Oh, okay. Well, that's Bob the Sports. That's his nickname is Bobby Fairway. So it's just 3 guys, and they just fuck around the golf course, and their videos are like 45 minutes long. It's just them fucking around. They just drinking, making fun of each other.
What's our most popular video? Got 22,000 views, I think. It's Billy Catolo, some mafia, guy, right? Why is that why did that get pushed so hard? People love mafia shit, right? Popular topic. People are always intrigued into mafia shit. Okay, but we've had Ed Reed, who's a huge star. I think that video's got like 1,000 views.
Yeah, I don't get it. What did we do differently about that one versus? Is it the comments? Is it the title? Is it the description?
Well, I know I found a little like caveat when it comes to monetizing videos. It's like if you have the word cigar or smoking in the video, it doesn't get monetized.
If you have the word cigar,
if I put like the word cigar or
in the title, it's shit.
Or even in the clip art. So like Robbie Caldwell. Right, Robbie Caldwell and everything. That video is monetized, but it's because I quoted him. I quoted what something he said, and I put in the title and the clip art. Now it's monetized, but he's smoking a cigar in the clip art.
Yeah,
but if you go through all our videos, like some don't make sense, some do make sense. Like, it's just a never-ending
I don't get it either. I feel like there's something that's.
And for some reason, I don't know. I feel like things have been flat a little bit. I mean, granted, I think we've been a little bit busier, but still, we can always be doing more. But
maybe we take. Maybe one of the things we should do is we should find a video editor and tell them, hey, listen, take this. Like we edit the video. Take this video, and I want you to make 6 clips, 6 1-minute clips of this video, and then we take those and we post them throughout the week. So we post the episode on Friday. And it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, up until the next episode. We post clips that he makes.
1 clip every day?
1 clip every day. And once he, say, hey, take this episode, make a clip, and we can just schedule it. Publish on this day, this day, this day, this day, this day, and just automate it. And then maybe YouTube sees that we're posting content every single day. And we don't have to do extra work because the video content, I'm like, listen, just keep it simple. Make 5 YouTube clips and make 5 TikTok clips or whatever. Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, man.
Maybe because I do see that's what a lot of YouTubers do on Instagram and social media or on Instagram and TikTok is whatever episode or whatever their video is, like the latest video on YouTube, they make 3 or 4 or 5 clips that they then post on social media. From that one video. And I'm like, and then it'd say, hey, you want to watch the full video, go to YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, it could be. I mean,
maybe it's just more content,
I mean, we used to post like 2 or 3 clips every episode and then kind of fell off.
It's a lot of work. People don't realize how much work it is when you do it by yourself, when you do it, when you edit it.
I try to, do a video, 1 clip. But speaking of that, you got to accept to be a collaborator on the clip.
I did already.
Oh, you did? Good looks.
Man.
Good looking looks.
This ain't no amateur hour.
But, yeah, man, it's...
Yeah, man.
But, you know, but then it's, like, confusing because then you get messages from people on social media that you never heard from, and they're like, I watch you all the time. I listen to you all the time. I'm a long-time subscriber. I do this. I do that. I love you guys. So it's like...
I mean, we are growing. Every day, we're growing. It's slow.
It's like it almost feels like we're growing like Zach Wilson in the second half a couple of weeks ago in the Jets, where he, in the second half, I think the average was like he gained 2 inches in the second half. He had like a total of 7 yards.
Yeah,
that's how I feel like we're growing right now.
It was, they said that. They said their total was like a third of a yard. It was like 12 inches of offense.
Let's go white. Fuck Zach Wilson.
Anyways, so there's actually totally different topic, but there was an article I found that I wanted to...
Let's switch.
Yeah, switch topics. I mean, I know we wanted to talk about this, but there was an article I found. I was doing some research on the... We were talking about having an episode potentially of the best cigars in 2022. And what made me... When I started doing some research, I said, hey, what about the best cigars that were released in 2022? Because when you look at best cigars, there's so many cigars that could go into the...
We also released a cigar in 2022.
Right. So I'm like, hey, why don't we take a look at... So there's an article by Half Wheel. Great website. Known for a lot of cigar reviews and everything.
Not so great because they didn't include us, Half Wheel. What's up with that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So this 2022 release list that has all these cigars and the dates they released.
How many cigars did it say?
Oh, fuck. I mean...
Fuck.
There's got to be... I don't know. I'm just going to guess like 200. Probably more. Probably 300 cigars.
Jeez.
I mean, let's look at this. There is... Oh, baby.
How many we got, son? 330.
Oh, wait. What'd you say? 330?
Yeah. Come on, son.
Bro.
Talk dirty to me.
There is no way it's this many cigars. Oh, almost 1,000?
What?
Wow.
1,000 cigars? Are there different sizes?
Bro, it's 1,000 cigars. Because here's all the... Yep. So look, I loaded it in. I don't know if you can see this. So I loaded it in. Okay, here's the article. Okay, all the way to the top. Look at all this. Look at all these cigars. And I highlighted the whole thing.
Bro.
And I put it in here, right? And look, it's one name per cell. So if I go to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, in the V's now, we're in Villager, there it was. So go to the top, right here, 992 cigars.
993 counting the blueprint.
So that was a long way to get to that. But, so almost 1,000 cigars were released in 2022.
Bro, 1,000 new cigars.
Now, granted, they're not all, like, different, right? For instance, there's the Anastasia by Caldwell. There's the Anastasia Añejado. There's the Anastasia Yellow Label Caspia.
Yeah, there's got to be, like, multiple versions.
So they're all, like, when he released the Anastasia Yellow Label, he had the Caspia, the Igor, the Cartel, the Opera, were 4 different sizes.
Yeah, okay.
So
granted, maybe 500 cigars.
Okay. Yeah, if you think there's 4 sizes per each cigar, there's 1,250 cigars. Okay.
So that's still 750.
Still a lot. So on this list, first thing I looked up, blueprint. Where's the blueprint, right?
How do we get recognized?
Okay. So this is halfway, and it's not like there's it's only famous people. It's only like have you ever heard of a Bacchielli?
A Bacchielli? No.
Never heard of a Bacchielli.
No
fucking clue. Okay.
Never heard of it. What else we got?
It's made by Roma Craft. So that's okay. So we know that.
We do know Roma Craft. Shout out to Roma Craft.
Oops. Oh, fucking hell. How do I get back to the...
Easy, big fella.
All right. Oh, here it is. So my point is that there's some in here that you've never... Like, I've never heard of these brands, okay? The Angry Rob. The fuck is that?
A Rob who's very angry.
Okay, there's...
The Angry Rob. What up, Angry Rob? Shout out to Angry Rob. Hopefully he's not too angry.
Like the Bull Moose Gigante.
The Bull Moose Gigante.
Okay, so there's some in here. So I went in here. I said, okay, where's the blueprint? There's no blueprint. I looked up maybe it was under Blackbird because I know some websites list us under Blackbird, which pisses me off because it's made by Blackbird, but it's the Burn Down Podcast cigar.
I wonder if you have to like submit something. Or
okay, so anyway, so I'm looking through this and I said, okay, let me go down to the because maybe it's under the. So you scroll down and I get to here it is. So I get to the T's and I go to the, and there was one called the BDP cigar.
Oh, BDP.
All right, so I go, oh, what's that? So I open it, and it's a cigar with the label BDP.
No way.
Okay, and it's not the blueprint.
Well, of course not, because it says blueprint on the label.
Pospix, Pospiech.
BLP, holding it down.
It says Pospix. The BDP cigar goes on sale today. Pospik Inc. or Pospich, or however you're saying that. Distribution company behind Paustani. You ever heard of Paustani cigars?
Nope. Have you?
I have.
Oh, okay.
And other brands. Has announced its latest one. It's called the BDP, 6.5 by 54 Toro. Blah, 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 blah. Fit for. It says, as for the name, it's reference to Mike Palmer, who co-hosts the Cigar Hustlers podcast.
Oh, okay.
You've heard of Cigar Hustlers?
Yeah. Have you?
I have.
Yeah.
So it's a BDP cigar, tribute to a gentleman who runs a podcast. And they said that the name BDP stands for Big Dick Palmer.
First of all, why would you name a cigar after a dick when the cigar already looks like a dick and you're already putting something that looks like a dick in your mouth? Why do that? Marketing, 0 out of 0. 0.0.
So anyway, so I just found, I go,
Big Dick Palmer.
But here's the thing though. If this cigar made it to the list, how the fuck did the blueprint not make it to the list? Either
they know the guys and said, yo, I'm going to enter my cigar, or
like, how is that possible?
But I want to go back to that name. When you go, yo,
Big
Justin, what are you smoking? The Big Dick Palmer? People will be like, what?
Peace,
what
bro.
are you smoking?
Peace.
You're putting a big dick in your mouth? What?
In the words of Eric, pop, 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 peace.
Peace, man. Come on, man. Big Dick Palmer. I mean, that's funny, but
there's just so many cigars in here that I'm like, what the fuck? I've never heard of these cigars.
They don't want us to win. DJ Khaled. They don't want us to win, bro.
But here's some good ones that I saw. Okay, well, there's the Anastasia. We've had that one before.
Yeah. Shout out to Robbie Caldwell.
This one, the Gran Habano Double X Anniversario.
What is it?
The Gran Habano.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've had that one. That released.
The 20th anniversary.
That was a good one.
Cigar. Shout out to George.
Jay London released his gold label, but the pyramid version.
He has a new. Is it a new cigar or just a different size?
It's a different size pyramid version.
Because I only know he only has one cigar. Well, cigar label ish.
La Plasencia released their Year of the Tiger. So Plasencia, along with like Davidoff, a couple others that do their Chinese New Year line. Last year they started with the Year of Ox. I have not, but I've seen it at I've walked past it plenty of times at Matadors. There is the Davidoff, the Winston Churchill limited edition. Okay, they've been doing one every year, and I think they missed 1 year, but the 2022 is like a perfecto size. There's this one that I really, really, really want to try. Okay, it's a Padron. It's a Padron 19... Family Reserve. So it's a 1926.
Nice.
One of my
favorites.
I believe it's 26. No, it's a 64. I'm sorry. 1964, but it's the number 95. So if you're not familiar with Padron, people that are watching and listening, Padron releases all these different numbers based on a significant occurrence in their line. For instance...
I have a question for you, not related to this,
okay.
but keep going. But it just popped in my head so I can remember it.
Okay, I'll do it really quick. So for instance, the 1926 was the year that Jose Padron was born. The 1964 was the year that they were founded. The number 40 was the 40th anniversary of the company. So they released that in 2004, right? Then the 80 was his 80th birthday, right? And then the 44, 45, 46 were anniversaries. The 85 was a birthday, right? So that's how they do it. So the 95 was released for his 95th birthday, which was back in 2021. It would have been his 95th birthday, right? Because he passed away. So they released it. Now listen to this. It's a Family Reserve, right? So it's their red label 1964, okay, that we've had plenty of times. But the size is 4 3/4 inches by 60 ring.
Oh, a little chody action.
So it's a little nub. It's a Padron nub.
Oh, we like those nubs.
And I do like that nub. It's a nub. It's a Padron nub.
Absolutely.
They call it a Petit Gordo. But I said, oh, I didn't know they had that. It was released in March 2022.
Never even heard of it.
Don't know how. I haven't seen it since then.
Huh.
But I go, holy shit, a little nub Padron?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Got to try that bad boy.
Oh, for sure. That's a good one.
So that's just a couple of ones that are on this list. But thought I'd mention it because of the fact that we didn't see the blueprint. And then I saw a couple other ones I want to try.
We'll get on there. Don't you worry. We be growing. We got to make more blueprints because we're running out. Anyways.
We do. So it was a question. I went on a fucking rant, but it's okay. It was information.
You know what? On Thanksgiving Eve, we were drinking that High West, and I think it was a rye. And my buddy,
you're drinking a rye?
I don't know if it was a rye or not,
or a bourbon.
That was my question. He was like, "Eric, what's the difference between bourbon and rye whiskey?" And I said, "I think it has to do with the distilling process. I don't fully know the difference between regular whiskey and rye whiskey."
Here's Google. To be considered a bourbon, the ingredients must contain at least 51% corn.
Okay.
To be considered a rye,
it's corn.
The ingredients must contain at least 51% rye grain.
Oh, so that's it.
That's it.
So whiskey is 51% at least corn.
Bourbon is mostly corn or more than half corn, and rye is more than half rye.
Wheat, rye grain.
Rye grain.
Oh,
that's it.
A simple answer.
So they're both whiskey. And it says the remaining 49% for each spirit can come from a combination of other grains, including barley, corn, and rye.
Okay.
But bourbon is mostly corn, and
whiskey, rye is mainly wheat.
Rye.
Mainly
rye grain. Yep.
Rye grain. I don't know. I keep saying wheat, but all right. That's a lot simpler than I thought. I mean, I guess I'm not totally off. I said it's the way it's distilled.
And this is actually, here's from liquor.com. It says bourbon can only be made in the United States, whereas rye whiskey can and does come from all over.
I think bourbon can only be made in Kentucky. Something about Kentucky.
Well, we've had Alabama bourbon.
No, you're right.
No, we didn't. It was Alabama whiskey. So maybe I think bourbon has to be made in Kentucky. Is that it?
I think that's a thing.
Does bourbon have to be made in Kentucky? Bourbon may be produced anywhere in the United States where it is legal to distill spirits, but most brands are produced in Kentucky.
Okay. So it's most okay, so I wasn't totally off, but I guess it's something in the air in Kentucky.
Oh, well, this was 2018. So so one was saying that in 2018 it says bourbon can be made anywhere, but it cannot be labeled as bourbon unless it's made in the state of Kentucky.
Yeah. Okay. Say that. Repeat that again.
This is in 2018 though.
But I've heard this before.
It says bourbon can be made anywhere, but it cannot be labeled as bourbon unless it's made in the state of Kentucky.
That's what I think. I think that's the caveat. It can't be labeled bourbon unless it's made in Kentucky. I think that's what I was referring to. 'Cause that's like, what is that? It can't be a.
Well, here's Wikipedia, so let's see what the fuck this says.
There's some kind of liquor that can't be like a certain liquor if it's only made in France or something like that. You know that one?
Oh, that's it used to be champagne. Like like champagne used to have to.
What's Remy Martin?
That's a cognac.
I feel like it's cognac. I feel like it.
Well, there's a bunch. Like Bordeaux used to be made just in Bordeaux, France.
Yeah.
Champagne had to be made in Champagne, but now people kind of go away from it where they transplant the vines from Champagne.
Yeah, there was something else. I thought it might have been cognac. It can't be a certain it can't be cognac unless it's made in France or made somewhere else.
There's a few that are like that.
But I think that's what I was trying to say. It can't be labeled bourbon unless it's made in Kentucky, which is kind of cool.
All our bourbon enthusiasts, let us know if that's
let us know
if that's true or not.
Let us know. So,
yeah. So that's that, man.
We'll end it on that fun fact. It can't be labeled bourbon unless it's made in Kentucky. Confirm or
deny. Were you going to say deny?
I was going to say or disinformation.
or fact check us. Come on, fact checkers.
Fact check that ass.
So that's going to do it for us here at the Burndown. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell to be notified for every single time we drop a new video. Check out our website, burndownpodcast.com. Become a member. It's $5 a month. We give exclusive discounts and giveaways. And check out our cigar, The Blueprint. You get a 15% off code if you're a member. And then lastly, check out our giveaway, our fundraiser, Christmas for Kids.
Please.
We founded it back in 2018, And we raise money to help families in need, to help struggling families, whether it's buying gifts for the children around the holidays, buying groceries, help with the bills, or even just a Christmas tree. We just try to raise money so that we can make their holiday season a little bit more joyous, a little bit less hard for those struggling families. The link will be in the description below. It's on both of our Instagram pages. It's on our website. No matter where you go and find us, you'll be able to donate. So please donate, share, write us a letter of a family that you know that's in need, and we will help them out.
And the last plug, we don't talk about it often, but we do have merch. We have Burn Down t-shirts and Cheers Chin Chin Salud t-shirts. Now, not on the website, just for tax purposes, but just shoot us a DM. We have merch available, and we'll send you. We got small, medium, large, XL.
That was good. That was good.
Double XL. That's what I tell people. Like, I don't see your merch anymore. So I said, well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of off brand right now because it's for tax purposes.
The way you did.
But yeah, we have merch. So we got black t-shirts, Burn Down Podcast t-shirts, or Cheers Chin Chin Salud. So hit us up. Thank you, guys and gals, for watching and listening. We appreciate you guys every single week. We'll see you on the next one. And cheers, chin chin, salud. Donate to Christmas for Kids. Love you, bye.